Hi, you guys. It's Milo here,
What's your boy Mo?
and welcome to another epic episode of
Moments.
Yes, here with my favorite person in the world. We're somewhat dressed up,
I had
cause
a mask, but it's fucked up. That's what we get for going to
to Five Below.
Five Below for mask. But
Yes, I didn't want to put mine over my face. I'm supposed to be a sexy formal man that's a bunny, so that's what I was going for. It's not giving because I don't have any abs, six packs, or anything like that. But I'm sexy to a few people,
mm,
especially someone in the room,
mm,
hopefully.
yes,
Not you rubbing me with
I have my knife though.
the shank. You trying to shank a nigga.
This is what's the scream.
It's Ghostface, babe.
Ghostface, whatever.
Yes, Morgan's
Well, it's a
supposed,
movie scream.
but his name is Ghostface.
Oh, it's whatever.
Yes. Um, a little update with me. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Uh, over the weekend for this episode. We were going to do like scary stories, but I just don't feel like a scary stories person right now, and it's just not given Halloween this year for some reason. But it is on a Friday, and this will be coming out for on Halloween. Um, Sending out prayers to Jamaica. Um, Here on this lovely Tuesday. It's Tuesday,
It's
right?
Wednesday. No, it's
It's.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
I was gonna say I missed the meeting today. Where
it's
was I?
it's Tuesday.
It was a huge hurricane.
It's Category 5 in Jamaica right now.
Yes.
They're getting slaughtered. But prayers.
Prayers to the ones who stayed on the island, and hopefully everyone evaporated. You know,
Evacuate.
I know that's what
Oh, okay.
I knew how to say evaporated.
Uh,
I just say it fucked up. It's like that video. I saw a video. They were like evaporate, evaporate, evaporate.
oh, wasn't that the Shamar?
No, it's someone else.
Oh, okay, okay. But he had said something about well, he was trying to say evacuate, and I guess somebody redid it to evaporate.
Yeah, whatever. Um, Sending out prayers to you guys, and I hope if you have family in the islands, I hope they're safe, and we'll just keep them in our thoughts and prayers.
Hopefully the Virgin Islands don't get hit with anything. I don't think anything's going on right now, but I'm my mom didn't tell me anything, so I'm sure they're fine. But hopefully they don't get hit with anything. I think they got one last year. Usually a few years go without like a hurricane hitting them, but then when a hurricane hits them, it's like pretty bad. So
Yeah, that's I mean, like in here in the mainland, we have like tornadoes and stuff,
hmm
and we'll get hurricanes here and there, but it's kind of from what you told me in the past about just dealing with hurricanes. It's just sound like a tornado waiting to happen, but it's with water.
yeah, I mean I've been through two hurricanes, I believe. Um, the I think the worst one that's happened to the Virgin Islands happened right before I was born in '89. Hurricane Hugo. That took the island out like really really bad. And then I think there was a Hurricane Lenny, and that's my dad's name. And then there was another one, but I can't remember the name of it. I've only been through like two, but they're usually pretty bad. And we're like without power for like a good couple of weeks. So
Yeah,
that's why everybody
you remember Hurricane Chris?
Hurricane Chris.
Mm-hmm.
When?
The rapper.
Oh, Hurricane Chris. The one who did Bebe? Is it that was his name?
Yeah,
That one?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the hurricanes that I do remember.
Mm.
Yeah.
You've never been through a hurricane, have you?
No, we deal with tornadoes.
I've never been through a tornado. Been through tornado warnings, but I've never like
Yeah.
actually been through a
It
tornado.
always skip over Verbena for some reason.
Mm. We get tornado warnings here, but
I feel like we're on like hills. It has to be like a flat surface, honestly and
mhm,
truly.
mhm. Well,
But
Georgia is really flat. They,
yeah, because like down closer down south, because we're more up Atlanta,
mhm,
we don't see a lot of things than people down South Atlanta,
yeah.
and that's where all the stuff and uh, what we were looking for was in South Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I hope I never have to sit through a tornado.
tornadoes are
I think
scary
tornadoes they're scarier than
because you never know.
hurricanes to me because
You never know when it's going to
right.
hit. It sounds like a train.
Yeah, I know that much. And then, I mean it picks up everything in its path. And
Yeah.
it's just you just never just I don't know.
Just
I don't it's
I
scary.
remember a story growing up. This lady didn't leave her trailer, and it slunk her in her bed across the way. I don't know, probably 10 miles away, and
Mm,
she was still in her bed in a tree.
Wizard of Oz
Yeah, pretty
vibes.
much.
That's but to stay in a trailer during a tornado is crazy.
Well, the IQ level in Alabama isn't that high for most people. They sleeping with their brothers and
Mm.
sisters.
And then I mean, aren't y'all supposed to have like
We have like
those
some houses have it. I know for us they don't have it, and I've been telling them to build one for so long,
mhm,
and it seemed like no one listens to me. But I think they should do a storm shelter,
mhm,
and you can actually get like an old school bus and dig, you know, one and build one, and so it can sit
mhm,
like the short school bus and get ventilation and all of that stuff and electricity from solar now,
mhm.
which is really dope and really interesting. That engineers can do all of that great stuff
Yeah.
with um, like a school bus. But I've been telling them since they do get a lot of tornadoes during the springtime to go ahead summer and spring.
It could be that it's expensive. I
It
mean,
is expensive, but I feel like if they put the money aside for bullshit, I feel like they could put aside for
something that's
yeah,
important.
all of them can go in,
Yeah.
and then when a storm happened, they could just go.
Because I mean, it's three of them on the
It's,
same property.
I mean, and also if if they really wanted to get the other family because
Yeah.
they live on family land.
Yeah. Everybody can chip in and just build
Yeah,
one big storm shelter.
yeah, a really big one. And
And
we have
then,
all that cow pasture that's going to waste because
mm-hmm.
the wild dogs get out get
It's
out
an
the
inside joke, yo.
get out and what she said the last time, the
There
bobcats,
was bobcats, and then there was wild. Well, first it was wild
wild
dogs.
dogs.
Now and then the last time it was bobcats, and we haven't seen not one
No,
of them.
not one of them.
The wild dogs, yes, maybe I get that.
Well, the cows got out with the wild dogs, and then they had to put a couple of cows down. So
But the bobcats, I don't know. We've never
I
seen them.
yeah they it's like a white guy that walked down the street that um tells them like it's wild dogs or
Wild dogs and
bobcats
bobcats.
and stuff like that.
Apparently, he's the only one that ever sees them. So I just
Maybe he's schizophrenic.
maybe I don't know.
Maybe it's the voices.
Just seeing stuff, but they take his word for it when he sees it. So
Yeah.
um, like we
Remember, they said someone broke out of jail,
oh yeah,
and
and he
I was like, I told my aunt, I think you should get you a pew pew, and she was like, you see it over there? She pointed to her bar, but that's my weapon.
talk about I'm
I
dead.
was like, girl,
Yeah, there was like I mean, and every time I've been to Alabama, they usually typically do not lock their doors, but they started knocking their doors because they heard that there was somebody that escaped from jail.
right? Because you just walk in.
Yeah,
I just walk into
their
people's
doors just usually
houses.
open, just wide, not wide open, but like
I,
the doors are just unlocked. So
yeah, we don't believe in even the
the
cars be
cars
unlocked.
stay unlocked.
Fuck that.
So
The keys will be in the car.
yeah, they're pretty much in the middle of.
Nowhere.
nowhere. So
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
close to somewhere, but
yeah,
it's middle of nowhere. It's basically family.
yeah,
And it's the same on my dad's side of the family. They all live.
yeah. Everybody that lives around them is family. So
Yeah.
it's. I mean,
I
what's the
mean,
point?
it's the first couple of houses are the white people.
Mm,
But we never met them.
mm-hmm,
They always been there in that same house.
mm,
Um, and, you know, no one really messes with anyone for
yeah.
real.
So we just finished watching. Did we talk about the show in the last episode? Revival.
Yes, so we finished that. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
Morgan realized that one of the actresses was. This is hurting my head. One of the actresses. Do I have a line?
Kind of.
Oh my gosh.
Or you could see where the you could see where this part was.
Oh.
It's fine though.
That's how it felt.
What you were saying about the
Um,
actress?
the actress was on Winona Epps.
Winona Earp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main character. Yeah, she was on Winona Earp. I was trying to figure out where I knew her from. I said, her face looks really familiar. Did you know where she was from?
Yes,
No, you.
Morgan.
I don't think you did. You didn't say anything.
I put it on Allison. I knew.
Okay.
And I don't
Well,
put nothing on
I
Allison.
realized it afterwards. I was like, she looks very familiar, and then I realized it was from Winona. She was from Winona Earp. She plays kind of the same
Role.
roles.
You know,
She was.
some people just play the same role.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one lady on Tyler Perry, she played the same as that role.
Well, Tyler Perry movies are pretty much the same.
Yes.
Anyway, either way.
I gotta
Um,
find my sister.
but yeah, she was on Winona Earp. And she was she was the one getting rid of the what were they
Demons.
demons. And then on this one, she was the sheriff. So the gun, the pew pew slinger.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty good show. And we just started watching this other show yesterday called
Hysterical?
Hysteria.
Hysteria. I told someone hysterical today.
Hysteria. I don't exactly like know what the synopsis of this is just yet. No, I don't. We only got through like halfway through the first episode, but it seems pretty
Yeah.
interesting. I think it's dealing with demons as well. I
Yes,
believe
we love a good
we
show
love a good
about
demon show.
yeah, for some reason. I feel like us as a whole, like
Hmm.
I wish we could find something else other than demons, witchcraft, and Christianity to really talk about. And I feel like we give the devil so much credit. He gets so much credit. You know how back in the day, black people, oh, that's just the devil.
Hmm.
And I said this many times. Sometimes it's not the devil doing stuff to you. Sometimes God is putting these obstacles in your way to make you a stronger person.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the Bible says that it's
But they just give the devil credit.
it's. I mean, like they say all the time, the Lord won't give you anything that you can't handle, or any like He won't put any obstacle in your way that He knows that you can't handle. But I mean, maybe sometimes yes, the devil,
No,
he's trying to no sometimes, but sometimes it's really and I think in more situations than more often than none, it's the person themselves that put themselves in the situation that they're dealing with.
Because I know, like even talking about, I tell people all the time, I believe, like this is not paradise right here.
Hmm.
We're actually all living in hell,
Hmm.
and my family all look at me dumbfounded when I say this. This is not paradise. I feel like if we were in like a paradise, we wouldn't. I wouldn't have to sit through people dying in my life. No illness, and it's just this is like complete mind fucking hell every fucking day. And not even saying that because we look the administration, even across the board, like even what's going on with the girl. What was that? Every time we
I think
this is
it's the water, like the pipes. I hear the pipes every time somebody turn on their shower. I hear it, and I think that's what it is.
oh my god.
There's always some type of sound.
It's always a sound
It
that
never fails.
distracts
Never
us.
fails. Every time we record, it's just
Yeah,
something.
it's fine though.
But I mean, the state of today. I mean, it's never been paradise, but just, I mean, yes, the Bible talks about everything that's happening now. It says it, but it's just, I wish we can get away from having to deal with all of this and to deal and
I wish we could opt out.
I didn't ask to be here.
I surely didn't. Sometimes with, how me and my mom go back and forth. I have said once upon a time, you should have wore a condom. Because I wouldn't have been here. I didn't ask to be here. Um, but it's, it's just so unreal that I'm a part of this.
Yeah.
And then,
Like, why we couldn't grow up in times where back in the day where things were a
I
little
don't.
easier.
I mean, it wasn't for us. It wasn't that easy for
No, not
us.
for us, but I'm talking about like. Well, I mean, it's still bad. I mean, racism is still bad, but
I just feel like if we had our own planet, like everyone had their own planet. I
mhm,
feel like even saying that, we will still have to deal with someone not liking you for
mhm,
the way you look. It's like that episode of Timmy Turner when they took all the color away and Timmy had a pink hat and they just basically flipped out because he was different a little bit.
mhm.
And I just feel like that all the time. It's like,
Fairly Odd Parents, by the way.
what the fuck did I say though?
That episode of Timmy Turner.
Fairly Odd Parents.
But I mean,
I mean, it's
you'll
like
you'll always get you'll always get that like you said, you'll always be judged by the way you look. It doesn't if it's
the way you sound,
skin color, the
everything,
way you
and it's
sound, where you're
just,
from. It doesn't matter. I mean,
it's
people.
very like depressing,
Why can't we just
honestly.
all just like,
Why can't we just all be like, can't see anything?
all right, and just like,
But I feel like even if we couldn't see everything, people will judge you by the way you sound,
mm-hmm.
the way you smell. So I feel like
There'll
if
always be something.
it's always something,
Because
and
I
it's
mean,
just so
even with
annoying.
like you said, smell, the way you sound, the way you talk, the way your
Way you walk, I have.
dress, and anyway.
It's just so overwhelming. It blows my mind.
So
But going into our subject, we have to talk about your week. How was your week? Because we just went into a whole ramble with me. You act like this my podcast.
that is your podcast.
Oh.
Mm. My week was cool. I mean, I feel like I say the same thing every time I get on here. Not feeling well.
Well, you are dealing with
I don't know. I think I feel like all I do is sleep and go to um
treatment.
treatment. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything.
Well, I
Just
mean, like it'd be nice if some of his friends would come visit him instead of him coming to visit y'all.
right. I mean, the one friend that I do talk to often, I get
She
her
busy.
not coming, and then she doesn't have transportation.
And
She lives
she
so
could
far
walk.
away. She lives so far away, and then they don't. I don't think they have like. I don't know if the
Reliable.
bus runs over there.
Oh well. Well, your other trifling friends
Well,
could
that
come and see you.
I know which one you're talking about, but
There's multiple
I'm
ones.
not worried about that. But um,
That's fine. Karma's a bitch.
I talked to some. I mean, I talked to two of them. I mean, there's Terrence and then there's Ashley, and they check up on me often. But
It'd be
they're
nice if
busy.
they'd be like, "Oh, come, let me take you out on this lovely Saturday and give mine some peace of mind, so he can peace and quiet, so he can play the video game alone in quietness."
Wow.
You know,
Mhm.
that'd be really really nice.
Mhm. But you we're gonna do embarrassing stories today. You should go first so we can go into our weekend. What? I'm just saying, do yours so we can talk about that.
Oh,
Or
so
do you want to
no, no,
talk about
no.
the weekend and then we can tell what happened during the weekend?
I'll tell them.
If we can talk about the weekend, then we can tell your story that happened.
Okay, so this weekend Morgan wasn't feeling well on Saturday. I was supposed to get my
I
iPhone
was feeling
17.
well on Saturday. Friday, I wasn't feeling good.
I was supposed to get my iPhone 17 Pro, and apparently every time it gets to the FedEx hub in North Cross, something happened to the phones.
When we got our 15s, they got stolen in transit. Like literally stolen in transit. Like it got delivered to the store. We literally had it delivered to the FedEx store, so that because we knew we weren't going to be home to sign for it. I think Miles's arrived first, right?
Yes, it arrived first, and it was an empty
It
box
was
with
an empty
a.
box. It's just a completely
And
empty
then the
box.
people at FedEx, when I tell you, I fucking hate FedEx with a passion. I mean, I hate all of them because they all ass. But when I tell you, I really hate FedEx because my thing is they saw that the box was open,
You could tell the boxes. It was
and then
open and it was
I
empty.
was I already signed for it, and then they gonna tell me, well, it's nothing
We
that
could
we could
do
do
because you
about it.
signed for it.
But y'all already knew that the fucking box was open.
Clearly.
Trifling. Um, so I had to do the whole 9 yards police report. They found one of the phones, couldn't find the other one.
Well, the second one, mine came in.
And it was stolen
It
too.
was stolen too, but this time I think they resealed the box, but they put the iPhone box
Back in.
back into the box. His it was just completely empty. It was nothing. I think the
There
only thing
was
that was
nothing
left in
in
the
there.
box was like
The
the
cord.
packaging,
Yeah, yeah, the
the
packaging.
packaging because you
No,
didn't even get the phone box.
no.
It was just like the packaging, like the paper they put in it
And
to like
the
that.
crazy thing is, my thing is, I don't understand why people steal. If you're gonna steal something, and then the goofy who, because you know the detective got in
Yeah,
contact with me.
he tried to.
No, he put it in the
That's what I'm
machine
saying. He used one of those machines.
and got $150
Right,
from it.
you know
And
those
now
little those eco. I think it's called eco ATM. You get a but the thing is, when you do that, you have to put in
your
your
ID.
ID. They
So they
ask you.
had his ID and everything, and I was so pissed because I really, really no. He put your phone in there.
It was my phone. No, it says
Yes.
I thought it was yours.
No,
I thought
they
they found the
haven't.
green
They
one.
haven't found the green one was your phone. The pink one was mine.
Oh, I thought you said they found the pink one. I thought that's the
No,
one
they
that they
found the
sold.
green one.
Oh, okay.
And then my thing is with the detective. So did a police report. The detective in Gwinnett. She called me like a couple of months later and was like, "Oh, we found your phone. Blah blah blah. This that and the third." I was like, "Oh, cool. You know, you could just send the phone to Xfinity because I already got
A replacement.
a
Yeah.
replacement or whatever." And she was like, "Oh, I'm so confused about your story. So do you work at FedEx?" I'm like, "No." Did you read the police report? Like I was at work, I went to the FedEx store, like the whole 9 yards. Like why am I? Why are you questioning me? Do
I'm
your
I'm
fucking
I'm,
job.
I'm the victim here.
Exactly. So I understand that I grew up in a household filled with people that work for the law.
Hmm.
It just blows my mind. Ever since I moved over here and all the thefts that happened,
I
they
mean,
question you like you the fucking
yeah.
the culprit.
I mean the one big one. Well, we had two big ones, and
Remember the nigga changed the fucking police report and said we slept with the nigga that slept on the couch. He changed the police report because I went in there and when the guy slashed my tires
right,
because we asked him to leave and
right.
he stole everything. The nigga changed the police report and said we were sleeping with him.
I don't remember that. That you never told me that.
Yes, I showed you the police report. You don't remember a lot of things, puppy.
I don't remember him saying that he
Yes.
said that we slept. So we had our second big theft. It was my fault honestly. Um, but I had somebody come live with us to help us pay rent, and he started to. I noticed that he started leaving the door unlocked a lot, and I confronted him about it. Um, and it was real shady in the beginning, but then and I know, like I said, it was shady from the start, but it's my fault. Like I said, I shouldn't have had him come live with us, but I needed somebody to help come pay the rent because like at that point
I wasn't working at the
he wasn't
time.
working, so he wasn't. I
I was
think
looking for a job.
yeah, but I think your mom was helping out
Yeah.
though. But really the majority of the rent was falling on me, and I wanted to get somebody to help us pay the rent or whatever. This is our first apartment. Um, I noticed he started leaving the door unlocked, and I confronted him. I think it happened a couple of times. And the very last time,
I think I got a job and then we asked him to
he
leave.
right, but it was getting shady because he was leaving. He was leaving the door unlocked, so I was getting pissed off. I was getting annoyed. So I had asked him to leave, and the day that I asked him to leave, I was like, we weren't home. I had texted him. I said, look, you're gonna have to go because you keep leaving the door unlocked, and I feel like you're doing it on purpose. And that same day, we said that we would go and remove all of like anything that was expensive, that was worth anything. So it was his two Mac laptops, the TVs. We were gonna just move everything out and put it somewhere else, so that when he, before he leaves, because we didn't want him to like take anything or like damage anything because I asked him to leave. Because it was when I asked him to leave, it was like out of like anger. So and we had been like kind of going back and forth for like a couple of days because of the fact that he kept leaving the door unlocked. I made I made him a key. Why can't you lock the door? I just never understood that. But but I digress. The day that I asked him to leave, we were gonna go home, and move everything out of the apartment. When we got back to the apartment, he stole.
Well, he slashed all of our.
But that was afterwards, though.
No, 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 no.
He came
He
back.
can't. No, what? Let me.
Go ahead.
He came into the apartment, so Morgan didn't notice anything. But of course, your man who noticed everything noticed that the Wi-Fi box wasn't on. He cut all the cords, and then I went straight to the room, and this was my favorite backpack, and he stole my favorite backpack ever. Remember the red backpack with the
Yeah,
cream
I
in
know,
there?
I know.
I love that backpack, and that's where both of my mats were in. Cause my mom gave me her MacBook Pro, and I was supposed to give her the Air, and I was supposed to transfer everything onto from my Air to the Pro, and I was like so livid. And then the following day, or a couple of days later, he came back and slashed all of my tires, and I was like,
I think he only slashed like three. He didn't slash all. I think because you gotta get all four for insurance to take care of it. So I think he only did three of them.
I don't know what happened,
But
but
he slashed the
we
tires.
got the tires replaced,
But
and I
yeah,
was just so annoyed, and then like I was just like I'm just so happy that I was able to get a new laptop, but my
was it the no? It wasn't the air. We bought the air
no, I was
afterwards.
that it was
The
I had
small
to
air.
buy another Air.
Hmm.
My mom gave me her Pro,
Yeah, I know
and I was
that.
supposed to transfer the stuff over because the Air wasn't doing what it was supposed to do because it was just the Air is just for mainly paper, and I was trying to do Photoshop shit on
And
it.
when we bought the new one, it was a small one, right?
Yeah, so the new one was a small one, and that was after the fact.
We bought a PC first. I think what was it, a compact or a Microsoft? Which one was it?
It was
But
my.
anyways, we bought it, and that shit was ass.
I just didn't like how the interface was, and it reminded me of an Xbox.
Yeah, but it was like, remember, it was a cheaper one because we of course we couldn't afford anything, and then
Yeah,
like even just out the box starting up, it was like lagging, and
yeah.
so it was just like
I remember that it was white too, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we had just bought because he needed a laptop for school. So
I couldn't do no Photoshop on that thing.
so we had to return it, and we had to like bite the bullet and get him a Mac.
Yeah, it wasn't the
Um,
best map, but it got me
but it got
through.
him through. It got
It
him
got
through
me
college.
through. Yeah, for sure.
We eventually got rid of it. I think we gave it to your mom, and then your mom gave it to
So
Allison.
Yeah.
originally?
So yeah, because I deleted everything off.
Everything, and then it wouldn't work because
I
you were
did. I
trying
got
to.
my coworker to fix it for me, and he
We were
put
trying to restart it so that she could use it, and
yeah
I
from
think he
fresh.
deleted
I
something.
deleted everything, so
Everything,
it's
right?
basically a paperweight at that point.
And our
uh,
our first big Robert was in uh, college in
yeah,
student housing. That's where you got your first. That's it's just crazy because
you know,
you replaced so many laptops
I
because your
did.
laptop got stolen there too.
You know what? I say this. I bless so many people with things. With
And they got away with a lot of stuff in college because
yes,
they got away with my PS. I had a PS2 at the time. He had just bought us an Xbox
Xbox.
360. They got away with his laptop, my I think my iPad and I had a tablet. They got away with that shit too.
And the crazy thing is, I was so happy they didn't steal that camera because the camera cost more than half of that shit.
Yeah.
So I was just so happy
It's probably
because
because they didn't find the camera. Maybe they didn't find it. I don't know. But they who and
it was crazy.
it was the roommate. We had gotten a
We
new
don't know
roommate.
that,
It has to be.
but their shit didn't get stolen.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that their stuff did not get stolen. Why did our stuff get stolen, but their stuff is still? And they said, it has to be because they said that their laptop got stolen too. But remember, like a week, maybe 2 weeks later, the laptop was sitting on the bed in the
Hmm.
room.
I mean, those were the people with the pit bull in the closet, and
They were hood niggas. So
yeah,
they we gotta
I'm
remove.
just so glad that um, they moved out or couldn't afford school at
Yeah,
that point.
they had to tell them to get out because they weren't for one they weren't going to classes.
Mm-mm.
They I think they just needed somewhere to live, but they
Yeah,
weren't
we
going to
got cousin
classes.
brothers and sisters up in
I
there.
had a bunch of people in there. I was just
Eating my chicken. Remember I put laxative in my shit. But yeah, so Morgan gonna go ahead and talk about. I'm going to go ahead and talk about
it don't matter. I mean, we can go into what. So we went to a field day this weekend.
yes. My friend invited us to. First of all, I ain't read none of that shit. Uh,
We get there and we don't know anything was going on. We get there, they asked, "Are you here for the CSP event?" And it was like, "Huh? What?" And then she was like, "The CSP event." I was like, and then she mentioned
Joe,
Joe. She was like, "The event for Joe." He was like, "Oh yeah." And he said there wasn't gonna be food.
and it was
There was
food.
food. There was pizza. They took it was. I
It
was
was
like, why
really
would
nice. It
you?
was well put together.
But I literally asked, her, like, why would someone host an event and not like feed
I didn't read
people?
nothing. I just signed. I was like, oh my god, Joe just invited us to like a football thing
He said football thing.
because the thing looked like a football thing.
There was like a if you look on the link that he keeps posting with the pictures,
Mm.
they send you to
So
like where you can look
you
at
have
pictures.
the link?
I know I went to the link from his post from like his story,
Oh,
and it
okay.
sends you to like whatever like little website he
I thought it
created.
was just us going to watch football. I ain't read none of that.
So there's a when you go to the thing, you can look at like the pictures. So I
Hmm.
guess he's taking pictures from like everybody or like whatever.
Yeah,
So on the website, you see like a football like um
yeah.
thrown around
That's
on there.
why I was like, oh, we didn't I tell you
Hmm.
when? Because a lot of people thought it was spam. But I was like, oh, Joe invited us to the football thing because
Hmm.
I'm an American and I don't look at the words. I look at the pictures
I never got the invite. I was just told that we were
because he
invited.
don't have your phone
I
number.
know, but you didn't send it to me. So if you had sent it to me, I would have read it.
If you just took my phone, you could have read it.
Why would I?
That's what partners do.
But I didn't know
I
that
mean, Bree and Kay, Kay read it.
because Bree probably showed it to her.
Bree
I'm
said she
pretty
didn't.
sure she showed it to Kay.
I don't know. But so Saturday I got a haircut. I was looking cute. I was happy. I was so hoping that my phone would have got here because I kind of really wanted it.
Oh, we didn't even go into that part. So we didn't get the phone because I'm pretty sure they tried to
They
steal it
said
again.
it
But
said
it
it
said it was
was damaged
damaged
in
in transit. This
transit.
time we didn't even get it. So
So I'm just so happy that I didn't have to do a police report and talk to people because I'm an introvert at heart. I'm an introvert, honestly and truly. But Yeah, so didn't get the phone, waited all fucking day. Morgan wasn't feeling like 100% anyway, but he felt better to go
But
see.
I skipped my haircut.
He did.
But
So,
it was on Sunday that we went to the thing.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Saturday, right?
Saturday, yeah, Saturday I was supposed to we were supposed to go I was supposed to go get the haircut
Hmm.
on Saturday, but I stayed home because
We
um
needed someone to sign.
to sign for the phone and it never came.
Yeah,
So
so we waited the whole day too. And then I got an email on Sunday while
yeah.
I was heading back home.
I volunteered to stay home because I'm gonna end up throwing a hat on either way. I don't even know why I get haircuts at this point, but I just end up throwing a hat on regardless. So I was
Yeah.
just like, it's fine. I can skip. I can just go next week and get a haircut. So I just volunteered. I said I'd stay home, and but it's fine. I wasn't feeling 100% anyways. So um,
So, this episode is brought to you by me being very embarrassed about what I did this weekend. So, I went ahead and posted a video on my Instagram of me falling. So, we were playing, what was it called?
capture the flag.
Capture the flag, because I straight up told people it's flag football. Capture the flag, and Joe, in the video, Joe is running like really fast. And one of my friends said he watched it 30 times.
I saw in the comments it said that somebody said
And
I
I
watched
know
it.
I know why he watched it 30 times. It wasn't because I was falling. But
I'm
anyway,
dead. You can't even. Okay, never mind.
I can't even post anything with Joe on there.
But
And
you don't even really see Joe. Like you see him running.
but when I tell you one of my followers is in love with that man
I
and never
guess.
met him, and that's why.
We'll have Joe on one day. We
Yes,
were on we were on his podcast,
yes,
but we'll have him one day when we able to get another mic so we can have start having guests.
yeah. So it was some acorn there, like on a hill, and
Hmm.
I was trying to get Joe.
So so the point of the game was to so
Stop.
you each side has a flag or yeah has a flag and you put it to where and you have two teams and you have to try to capture the flag and bring it back over to your side. Um, Me and Miles, for our team, we played defense, so we had to.
And I think I did really good at.
I think we did pretty good
Yeah.
at defense. So we were playing defense, so we just kind of blocked. You know, there's the other part of the team were the ones that were gonna go and run to the other side and get their flag. Um, and then also if they tag you, then you have to go into jail. And then somebody from your team has to take you out of jail. So
And we weren't dressed for running
we
around.
weren't dressed for that. I definitely didn't have the right shoes on. Because even when I ran, I felt like I was gonna fall because I was gonna slip out of my shoes.
Yeah.
And then so like there was acorns on like a hill, and they put the flag
On
on a
the
hill,
with the
and
acorns.
he was trying to
Stop, Joe.
stop Joe,
And
and he's
uh, hey, the ground caught me, caught my knee. My knee is a little bit sore. I'm a little.
the gravity wasn't on
You
his
know,
side that
it's
day.
like it was like. I mean, I was caked up. My butt was look very cute in that video.
I reckon.
Yeah. In my head, I was like, "Oh, look at that man falling." Yeah,
But
but
his knee is
stop. It hurts. Stop it.
I didn't even do that hard. It just
It
happened.
still hurts. I'm pretty sure I didn't break anything. I broke some skin. That's about all. And then it was like I don't know. It just feels like I just need to stretch. So I've been stretching and just drinking water. That's all I can do and continue walking. I normally mess up my knee. No, I wouldn't say mess up my knee because the last time I was on my knees at work for a very long time on some grass and my knees were like irritated from the grass. Remember that? I did that photo shoot and I was on my knees majority of it. And that's why I wear need to invest into some knee pads. Cause girls like me don't need to be on their knees. Only if I'm praying.
You don't even do that.
I mean, I pray for you sometimes.
Yeah, when I'm near death.
You
This
ain't
is the only
catch
time
it.
you, huh?
You ain't catch that one
You
either.
say you.
When
I understood what you meant. I'm just not gonna entertain you.
So that's one of my I wouldn't
You
say
have
that.
another embarrassing story?
I mean, yes, I have so many because I do embarrassing things all the time. So I rather I show the video. I would have hated if my friend posted that video and for the world to see. I rather it comes from me. I typically do a lot of embarrassing things, so it really doesn't phase me. I really don't get embarrassed anymore in my adulthood because I feel like it. I feel like
I mean, especially in falling. I mean, you fall, you fall. I, I,
I'm.
I fall a lot.
You fall. You do fall a lot.
I don't get embarrassed by it. I mean, if I fall,
Even
I
like if
fall.
I say something that's like kind of embarrassing, or I do something that's kind of embarrassing, I feel like even having paper stuck on your shoe.
I don't think that's embarrassing. I
I
mean,
mean,
you went
some
to the
people,
bathroom.
yeah, but I think ultimately, the most embarrassing thing that I did was when I was like 19 and I went to, it was like the walk, you know how people have the walk of shame? I had a
Mm-hmm.
walk of shame. I wouldn't say a walk of shame moment, but, um, I was with an older gentleman and he was like in his 30s. I was 19. He lived with roommates and, I was kind of loud. And it was like embarrassing to walk through a bunch of people like a walk of shame because they knew what I was doing in that room. So
I mean,
it is what it is. But, I feel like if I didn't go through like some of the shit that people, oh, I'm super embarrassed about, I feel like it's a learning experience, and then you just have to. Um, I like to put my cloak on and become because I have like I wouldn't say alter. I would say a different personality. Not right.
no, I was gonna say something, but
What were you gonna say?
you
Was it?
have multiple personalities there.
I
You
know.
like you're not schizophrenic or anything, but you have different
I know.
personalities.
I have different personalities for different people.
You never know which one you're gonna get,
You never know. Uh,
especially with me. But hey,
it's fine. Use just my punching bag for
no.
right now.
Anyways,
Um,
but
I just feel like over because you know when I was younger, I really didn't express myself or say anything, or I used to get embarrassed about a lot of things.
mhm.
But once you get older and realize that tomorrow is not promised, why worry about that? And I know you always tell me I need to stop worrying about it, everything. It's not worrying. I'm a control freak, Morgan. I just want to control
But
everything.
it's still worrying. I mean,
It's not. I just want to control everything. I have no control.
he just
I'm
I don't even know
sorry.
what to say about it anymore.
I like controlling you,
He
and
is he is.
you don't obey.
Excuse me.
You heard what I
I
said.
don't conform or obey anyone. I'm me. I'm my person. I'm not about to there and let you
Okay.
control me.
Well, we need to tell your
Yep.
embarrassing
I'm waiting for
story.
you to get done because
I am done
you
like a oven. Stop trying to touch my boobs.
your boobies are looking real
Leave me,
plump today.
leave me alone. Not you calling me fat. I'm
No,
about to starve.
I didn't call you fat. I'm just saying your boobies look a little plump today. I think it's the jumper. No, the people have been seeing it. There's no sense
I'm
in
a
hiding it.
lady.
You said
I
what?
don't know what you're talking about. I'm a lady.
um, honestly, I think there's only been one like time that I've been really embarrassed. I tend to not really focus on stuff like that. But we had went out to a
Oopsie.
Miles.
It normally don't make noise. Because I don't think they will hear
Hopefully not.
it.
We had went out to like this little house
Get by it.
party get
Get
together
back.
kickback. That's the word I was looking for. Kickback. We went to a kickback, and I'm not a drinker, y'all. I don't like alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. But you get a few drinks in me. Like if it's enough, I'll keep drinking.
And
So
you know what I told Morgan? I was like, hey, don't you think it's too much drinking?
shut up. So we're
And
playing.
you know what you told me?
Shut up.
You want me to tell you what you told me?
What is it?
I'm grown. I can do what I want to
I
do.
didn't say that.
You did.
We were playing. What were we playing?
Something.
Some game. Anyways, the loser, of course, takes a shot. Whatever the fuck we were playing, I can't remember what it was.
That and
But I
that.
was, and that night I was taking L after L after L, and it was what alcohol was it? It was
It was a bunch of
it
alcohol.
was one that- but the,
It was
it was
nasty.
jungle. What they call, I think they call it jungle juice or jungle something. But it
I,
was made with
a bunch of shit.
no. The main ingredient was the main alcohol was what's the the Mexican
Don Julio.
no, well, the name of, not the brand.
That's all.
I can't
Tequila.
tequila. It was made, that was the main alcohol in there was tequila. And I don't do tequila. I'm not a tequila person. I'm not an alcohol person, period. And then it was tequila. So I was taking shot after shot after shot. The only thing I remember was getting up and going to the bathroom. I remember getting up. That much I do. I do remember getting up and walking to the bathroom. And I don't remember throwing up. No, I do remember throwing up. I remember starting to throw up, and Miles came in the bathroom and had to take care of me. Um, but I don't remember starting to throw up. I remember like halfway through where I was like laying on the toilet. And I've always told myself, like, if I ever get drunk, and when I watch movies and I see people like laid out on the toilet, like,
That's
how
how
do
you
they do
were.
that? That's just disgusting. But I remember being laid out on that toilet, just throwing up. And if it's my toilet, that's a different story.
It was the
But this is a
strangers.
stranger's toilet. We didn't even know these people. We went to this kickback um, because of our old
Roommate.
roommate.
Yeah.
Um, we don't have a roommate anymore, by the way. But our old roommate, we don't know these people. They're, but thank God they look like they were clean people.
Yeah.
I think I think the person who the apartment belonged to
He had
had somewhat of
OCD.
OCD, so
Yeah.
I feel okay with the fact that I was laid out on that toilet. Um, but I always told myself that I would never do that. Like, if I'm throwing up, I will not touch the toilet. I'll throw up in the toilet, but I won't touch the
Yeah.
toilet. But
Morgan threw up a lot.
I was laid out on that toilet. Miles said I threw up a lot, and then I don't remember. I remember getting into the Uber because I think you stayed
To clean up.
to clean up, and I went home with our roommate.
Yeah.
I remember getting into the Uber, and that was about it. I don't remember
Yeah.
anything else.
Because, like, I had told you, hey, I think you should stop or whatever.
I
Because,
probably was already too far gone at that point.
yeah, and then you got smart with me. And, I
That's
mean,
why I don't remember that.
honestly and truly, I had a drink too, but I went into the bathroom, poured that shit out, and then just poured water from the
Well, I
faucet.
think it was because it was shots. Well, the shots I believe was straight tequila. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think that
And,
the mixed drink they made, I
and
didn't.
the crazy thing is, the person who house we were in for years, he thought that was me
Well,
throwing up.
people think that
I
we
mean,
look alike.
yeah. So I basically like with Morgan, especially like when we used to be heavy on TikTok, and I'll see a comment or anything like that that's um, disrespectful or I can't concentrate when you do this. Uh, Disrespectful or talking about something that you're insecure about, I'll delete it before you ever see it.
You gotta do that. I was like,
I
I'm
do it
really.
all the time. Even like now, not too much because people don't get online and bully anymore. But honestly and truly, at our big age, people always say, "Oh, like on the Red app, I, because I changed some things, and I told them, I'm just looking for someone to play the video game with,
Mm,
networking and friends,
mm,
honestly and truly. And when I don't want to be bothered with this,
mm.
I'll tell them I'm not interested, and then they be like, "Oh, you're ugly anyway.
It's crazy. They hear you tell somebody that you're not interested, and then all of a sudden you're
You're
ugly.
ugly."
You're a bitch.
Yeah,
You're all
like
this like.
I
But
mean,
clearly you were just in my inbox.
right? I mean, I seen your back side and your front side. I ain't asked for none of that. I don't be.
That annoys me. It's like, why is the first thing you have no for one, you have no picture on your profile.
You know what I'm tired of? The DL niggas.
I don't
I
even
do not.
I don't even study them. It's like I was like, you if you can't send me a picture, just goodbye,
They be
goodbye.
like I'm DL or whatever, and
I
you
don't
know
give
what
a
they'll
fuck.
do? They'll send me a picture,
Mm.
and
The deal ones that they don't send me a picture. I'd be like, okay, well, you have a great day. I'm not.
then also I get their SoundCloud and be like, listen to my raps. And I be like, that's fire. I like this. You got a
It's
new
just
fan.
crazy to me. You have no picture on your ears, a blank profile, and then the first picture you decide to send me
And then you send me a picture of your peen
is
and
a
it's
dick pic.
skinny and it's small. Girl, what I'm gonna do with that pinky? Nothing. But laugh at you. But anyway, I think this would be a great stopping point because this
Yeah, I was about to
episode,
tell you we need to stop because I gotta. Anyways,
you got
guys,
what?
we are gonna end this episode right
Mm.
here, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Ciao.
Peace.